Have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the eighth. Lifted in the air to center. Center fielder has a beat on it. Makes the play, one away. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, number 35. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Davison ranging back, still going back. Gone! A two-run shot that gives them the lead.
Yeah, and the scouts love the fact that he has the power to go deep. But man, when you're leading by 6 runs, you can't let that slip away. They were thinking about the celebration in the clubhouse a little too early, and now the other guys are celebrating in that other dugout. This one's going to sting for a long time.
This one wraps.
Showcases and scouting activities having wrapped up, all attention turns to the imminent main event, the MLB Draft. Having a trusted advisor to take the lead on such matters.
Welcome back to the major. With the 19th pick in the second round, the St. Louis Cardinals select the center fielder from the Central Region.
The awaited moment arrives. Many players will forever remember every detail of this conversation and moment. In the days and weeks that follow, teams work to come to terms with the players they have drafted and get them signed. A player unsure about signing at all might consider getting an education while working on his game and rolling the dice again in a future draft. In most cases, rookie contracts get done in a fairly straightforward manner. And with that, players and organizations A Double-A manager addresses his team before their season opener. For many of these young men, it is their first game as a professional.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Springfield Cardinals and the Frisco Rough Riders. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Randall Barksdale gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Elliott going back on it. Still going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him. And that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0. So striding in, Walter Elliott. He'll get us started in the home half of inning number 1.
Walter Elliott.
Popped up. Back behind second. Acevedo is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Striding in, Sherman Rutledge.
Batting fifth, Designated
The
hitter,
windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Rutledge.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Saul on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again,
Now
number
batting,
32.
number
And he's off to a
32.
hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ronaldo Lopes.
Designated hitter, Reynaldo Lopes.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Pitch strike 3 called. The throw. And he'll just reset things here. Digging in to try it again.
The first
Felipe
baseman,
Vila.
number 9.
0 for 1 here in the early
Felipe
going.
Vila.
Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. 1 man left on. So digging in now, Ken Kondo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, that's a nice hit. We're right back where we started with that.
Digging in and looking for more. Number 32. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Oh, this ball's hit hard to left, and this is going to be trouble as that's down for what should be extra bases. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. Now 3 runs are in. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
4th RBI of the game. The go-ahead run, he just drove it in right there. He's feeling pretty good about his game right now.
Digging in once again, Ronaldo Lopes. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lopes.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
The 1-2 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1, but they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third. Number 32 will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
Get your pitch. Let's go.
Come on, one time right here.
First offering on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Oh, and the highlight reel catch there, no doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know.
Ready for another shot now. Number 32, already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And a great start to the 9th as this ought to be extra bases. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Well, how about that for a 4-hit game? He homered earlier. Now he picks up his 4th hit of the game. Wow, he's having a tremendous game.
Into the box now, Ronaldo Lopes. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Reynaldo Lopes.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. and now they've got that cushion.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Robbie Agee earns his first win of the season. Randall Barksdale was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Michael Mendel wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Springfield Cardinals: 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the Rough Riders, 3 runs on 7 hits, 3 errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Time for game 2 of the regular season between the Springfield Cardinals and the Frisco. Andrew Faulkner, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How's he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and battle, and let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center. So the first 2 have reached here to start the second, and he's safe.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball was hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Acevedo, as he's got it 8 feet away at third. He's running towards second. Hit to short. He's got it. And a rather easy first out. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. Digging in for his second at-bat, number 32, a base hit in his first trip.
Hey, find something you like up there.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 3-2 contest.
The batter, number 22.
Ready for another chance? Victor Acevedo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gone!
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even.
In now, number 32. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, number 32. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Vila rounds third and is digging for the plate. And that'll double the lead as the run comes across from second to make it 8-4. Victor Acevedo will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run. It was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. So 3 runs on 4 hits.
Hey, and this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
8-4 tonight. Jeremy Luther.